I've seen this instant. Actually, people just tell you to take off the gowns, because what are you doing? You're just looking like a clown. I mean, red, yellow, green on one person. Like, are you going to the circus or you're going for your graduation? Yeah, your graduation, child. No, like, I can't advise that unless you are professionally getting it done by someone who knows what they're doing. Hey fam, welcome back to Catching Up with the one and only Renee. So if this is the first time on this channel, please make sure to subscribe and join this big beautiful family. Yes, and if you're already part of the fam, you already know what to do. Make sure to like, share, and turn on your post notification bell to be alerted every time I post a banging video. Yes. Okay, so today I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to prepare for your graduation. I know, it's gonna be so exciting. A lot of people are about to graduate. I think summertime is when almost everyone graduates. So I think this video would be helpful. And trust me, some of you are thinking it's too early. But trust me, you are going to be grateful that I actually released this video now. Meaning I'll give you more time to prepare after you hear all these tips. So guys, I'm just excited to give you all these tips and tricks, and as well as and also I'm going to be putting in some clips of my own graduation so you guys can see how successful it was and the fails that I had as well. So that will help you with, noticing where you should prep, how you should prep for your graduation. Yeah, so stay tuned. This is gonna be an interesting video. Okay, Big Sis always here to help. So yeah, without wasting any time, let's get right into the video. This video is going to be for any type of graduation, high school graduation, and university graduation. Yeah, so trust me, if you need some tips, this is the right video for you to watch. Okay, so let's just get right into this video. The first point is start your preparations very early. So most people like me, they love to procrastinate. So trust me, graduation is not the time to procrastinate, guys. Like let me tell you something, those pictures are going to be seen generation after generation. Your children are going to see those pictures. They're actually going to be in your family home right there in the front display, those who are from African homes. So yeah, you really want to make sure you don't procrastinate, because whatever you do, whatever misery or how horrible you look because you procrastinated, guys, it's going to reflect in the pictures. So please don't procrastinate. If your graduation is next year, you can actually start your preparations now, and I'm not exaggerating. Trust me, you thank me later. If your graduation is this summer, which is somewhere May and after, like May, June, July, start now. If you haven't yet started or more, you are in trouble. Like, okay, no, let me not stress you out, but like, what are you doing, sis? It's already March. Like, get your ass up and start looking for everything. Trust me, don't wait till the last month. So things you can start during early preparation. The first thing, you can start looking for outfits. You can now create the idea in your mind and start checking them out on Pinterest if it makes sense, you understand? And you can even start window shopping through shops. Try to get ideas. Then that's under early preparations. Then after that, once you've fixed, maybe you come up with the idea of clothings. The idea of the, what do you call it, guys? An idea of what you want to wear. An idea of what you want to wear. Make sure you also come up with the perfect makeup look and the perfect hair. Think of all these things as early as you can. So I'm going to give you an example of me, guys. Seeing that we're in Russia, yeah, for everyone in Russia, all the online shops are probably under sanction. Like, how can I say it? Russia is under sanctions, so most of the online shops are not working. And what Renee did is, you all know the app Shein, yes? I picked one of my outfits on Shein, the shoes, the dress, and the accessories. And the funny thing is that I even I picked them early, somewhere in February, and I was about to buy them in March. And guys, do you know what happened? When I was ready to buy those things, I pressed the pay button, and guess what? Oh more, it said no. It said no, like you're under sanctions, madam. It was like right now, currently, we're not taking purchases. So Shane wasn't working in Russia, and that's what one of my outfits was, one of the most important outfits. And guess what? Your girl had to find a plan B. So make sure if you're shopping on an online shop, make sure it's working in Russia. If you're in Africa, make sure people have actually ordered from there, or you have ordered from there, okay? Or if you're anywhere around the world, just make sure the app is reliable, it's working, and the quality of the clothes are good. There you go. So yes, start preparing early. The second point, guys, is don't wear something you will regret. So what am I saying? 10 years from now, you're going to look at that picture and you're going to be like, sheesh, what was I thinking? And like this happens. I've actually had some friends who graduated 5 years tell me like, I don't know what I was thinking wearing that dress. And one of the things that may actually one of the type of dressings that may actually make you regret when you look at it 10 years from now is sexy type of dressing. Now ladies, I know you want to look good, you want to look gorgeous, you want to show off those curves, but guys, please differentiate between the nice to my dinner, not dinner, because dinner outfits would also go for graduation, the nice sexy club dresses that we wear in clubs, please, I beg, do not bring those things into graduation, I beg. Like, you are going to regret it, because sis, I've seen people wear sexy dresses that they wear in clubs for graduation, and it's not it. Unless that's your type of dressing, fine. If you're okay with that, you're okay with that. But I'm talking for some people who may get confused, and who may there are just some people who are confused. Guys, don't do it. You're risking it, and 10 years from now you're gonna look at those pictures and gonna be like, was I going to the club or was I going for my graduation? So yeah, we are something representable. I'm not going to say mature, but somehow it's good to have a mature look, because you're actually graduating, you're going into the next level of society. So find something mature and yet sexy. You can be all covered up, you can look sexy and still be covered up and still look mature and still look hot. Does it make sense? If it makes sense, yes. Okay. And even your makeup. Okay. I'm not going to say much about makeup. Excuse me, guys. I'm choking on my own saliva. I'm not going to say much about makeup, but the only thing that I can say is that stay away from those rainbow colors. Stay away from the rainbow colors. I'm going to talk about makeup later on, but that's all I'm going to say now. Okay, so my next tip is simplicity. Guys, I know it's graduation, you want to look freaking amazing, you want to look gorgeous, and you want to outshine your fellow graduates. Some people, you know yourself now, you want to be the humbler, you want to be the cherry on the ice cream. And yes, as much as you want to do that, simplicity plays a big role in graduation outfits. Now hold on, let me just add some lip gloss onto these lips. I know they're already glossy, but child, you can never do too much with lip gloss. Like, I'm looking at my mirror, guys, just in case you're wondering where I'm looking. Okay. So now what was I saying? Simplicity. Find a simple outfit. Let me tell you something. I feel like if you're wearing a graduation gown on your day, do not wear something extravagant inside your gown. For example, the first example I'm going to give is ruffles, a dress with ruffles. Guys, when you put that gown on top of that dress, it's gonna look bumpy. and you're going to just until it's gonna fail. It's just gonna be a fail. Like, try to look for something simple that really won't make your graduation gown look bumpy when you put it on top. You understand what I'm saying? I hope what I'm saying is making sense, guys, because the more material you have underneath the gown, the more, you know, it doesn't look smooth. So try to go with a simple dress. Sometimes doing too much really doesn't give, you know. You find that some women who actually dress up in the simplest way actually look extravagant for their graduation or even just other functions. Like, argue with me, tell me I'm wrong. So like, as you are actually planning for your graduation, think simple, you know, like spice it up, but don't do too much. Find that find that area, not too sweet, not too bitter, not too much, not too little. You understand? And I don't know how you're gonna do that. It's according to how you dress, but you can actually find that area. Okay, so simplicity. Even your makeup, guys, like I said, don't do rainbows. You put blue, green this side, or green, yellow, what. No, if there's a nude look you can do that. You have to somehow like look mature. You understand? You have to look simple and don't do too many colors. Yes, you can do maybe one color because you want to complement the dress you're wearing. If it's a red color, if it's I don't know if there's a green color can also work, guys, but I'm saying like just don't do too much with your makeup. Yeah. So anyways, that's on simplicity. And your hair, make sure you find something nice and simple. You do not have to start doing these hairdos that look like a tree or something, guys. Braids with different colors, like, child, be simple. Like, don't say I didn't say nothing. Okay, so just think simplicity. Next point is make sure your graduation gown and main outfit match. So guys, the first thing that I would advise is know what gown you're wearing. There's some people who rent gowns. So for example, there are people who rent gowns. So rent in advance and know that you're wearing a black gown, for example, and from that you're going to know, okay, I can wear any color inside. Like, the dress you pick out can actually go with the gown you're wearing. You understand? Because black is a universal color. You can wear any color. So let's say you're wearing a red gown and then you decide to go with a dress or a jumpsuit or whatever you're wearing that's green. Like, okay, like, let me say this, yeah, there are people who can mix colors well. I've actually seen it on the internet, and there's some people who can't. And let me say, some colors just don't go well together. So if you actually find yourself in that dilemma where you end up renting a gown that's red, please make sure you find a dress with a color that complements that gown color, because trust me, you're going to look funny. Like, I've seen this instant. Actually, people just tell you to take off the gowns, because what are you doing? You're just looking like a clown. I mean, red, yellow, green on one person. Like, are you going to the circus or you're going for your graduation? You understand? So just make sure to you know your graduation gown first, then you look for the color of dress or whatever outfit you're going to wear, so these two complement each other. Okay, I can't say much about that. You get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. The next tip actually goes to everyone who's planning to get their makeup done for graduation. So let me advise you guys, if you don't usually do your makeup with a professional makeup artist, make sure when you book 2 appointments, the first appointment should be to try out the look you want for your graduation. It should just be on a general day. It can be months before your graduation. It can be a week before your graduation, but I would prefer like a month before. Yeah, see how the makeup artist does it, because guys, let me tell you something, you can never trust anyone with your face, boo boo. Sometimes even if the person is a professional, faces are different, and for some reason the way that person will do the makeup on your face will look weird. You understand? So what I can advise is that have a trial makeup have a trial makeup session. If you like it, then you'll be like, okay, sealed, you're going to do your makeup at this artist's studio. And if it's a friend as well, guys, like, try them first. If they say they can do your makeup on that day, make sure you try it first. Have trial lessons. And if you don't like it, even if they're your friends, guys, tell them that no, I don't think I will be as confident as I want to be in this makeup look, honey, and turn them down. Do not sacrifice feeling bad for your friend or that makeup artist, because they're just people who are nice-hearted. May I find it hard to tell people when I don't like something, but like on a day like graduation, guys, I put my foot down. I was like, I'm not gonna please anyone. Like, you understand? Those pictures are gonna be up for long. So, child, make sure you like what the artist or your friend is doing. That's for the makeup thing. The second point under the makeup thing, it's really better to do your own makeup, guys. If you cannot find anyone who can professionally do it, or do it to a level where you're actually happy with it, please do your makeup on your own. Cause, child, you ain't gonna embarrass your parents with those pictures and those thick eyebrows and that heavy makeup. Maybe the foundation is not even suiting your face, Kayoko. Please, no, just do it on your own. Even if you're not very good at makeup, you just put on a bit of some powder, a bit of some lipstick. What better to do that than to look hilarious? And for the natural babes, please, if you do not put makeup, do not feel pressure to put makeup on that day, okay? If you don't find someone who can do it well, or you cannot learn doing your makeup till your graduation, just be natural. I've seen a lot of stunning people who actually went without makeup. Just make sure the hair was right, the face wasn't too oily, or if you go for an oily look, that's still okay. Like, they just put it nice, and it was beautiful. So do not be pressured. Please do what actually suits you on that day, okay? Don't try out new things. Okay, you hear me? Don't say I didn't tell you, okay? I'm dropping some golden nuggets right now, so pick them up. All right, so for my graduation, I did my makeup myself, I did my hair myself. I did not trust anyone to touch my face, because we don't really have a lot of artists in my town. So even the few that were there, I did not trust with my face. Like, if I did it before, because I had to pay to even have the trial session, so I was like, nah, I'm not gonna waste money on that. I actually do my makeup on my own, and I'm satisfied with that. So I was like, I'll do it on my graduation. At least if I look bomb, I ain't gonna blame nobody. So actually, I'm happy with the way it turned out. So yeah, win-win, no one to blame. Okay, all right, so let's go to the next point, guys. Next one is wigs or braids. So if you watched my last video, guys, I told you that wigs are in right now, but do not feel pressured to actually wear wigs. Okay, do not feel pressured to think that for you to look fancy or good enough for a big occasion such as your graduation, you need a wig. Baby girl, if you are actually gorgeous in braids, do them braids, boo-boo. Slay them during your graduation. Do not wear a wig and end up looking funny, especially for people who want to try a wig for the first time on their graduation. Child, no. Like, I can't advise that unless you are professionally getting it done by someone who knows what they're doing. And actually, like I've said, anything that you're preparing for the graduation, guys, excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, anything that you're actually preparing for graduation, have a trial session. Makeup, do it before, see how it looks. Hair, do it before, see how it looks. And also the dresses you decide to wear the full outfit, guys, and see how it actually looks before you wear it on that actual day. Because, child, somehow these things be looking good before you put them on you, and when you put them on you, you're like, what the hell is this? So yeah, just make sure you try those things on. Now I've even forgotten what I was talking about before I came to this. I talk too much. Anyways, so I was saying, for the wig, have a trial session. Let the person put it on you and see how your face pops with the wig. If you don't like it, it's not too late. You tried it, it failed. Do whatever you do with your natural hair. If you have locks, find a way to, you know, fix that. If you do braids, do your braids up, boo boo. Like, you are an African queen and our hair is so versatile. Anything we put there will look fancy and gorgeous. And I don't care, even if it's a big event, any hair you choose to look hot in will be hot. Wigs, braids, locks, or whatever. Okay. Sis, you're going to look good. I can already see it. Okay, so on that day, the most important thing is that you feel confident. Because if you try on heels, for example, let's go to the shoes part, guys. For example, you don't wear heels that much. Look for something that you'd be comfortable in. Maybe it should be just something, you know, short, like I don't know, this to my small heels. Yeah, wear something that you can actually walk in, that you're comfortable in. Your face should feel comfortable. Your hair should feel comfortable, and your outfit should feel comfortable. Because the last thing you do not want on your graduation is to not look confident. I don't know about you, but I felt confident because I felt hot, I felt successful, I felt mature. So all that, even the way I walked, guys, like you could feel it. You could feel it. I could feel it. So the way you look on that day will show through your pictures and show to everyone coming to watch your graduation. So please look fine on that day. All right, so next point. The next point is let someone be in charge in making sure you look orderly during any photo shoots. Okay, so this is what, let me get into it. On my graduation day, let me start with my story, because it was a fail, boo boo. It was a fail. You have to have someone who can be able to take videos for you. You're going to want to remember that day. If you are studying abroad far away from your family, your mom won't probably have the phone recording every moment. So have someone who will be in charge of that, because trust me, you will want to remember each and every moment of that day, especially when you're going up on the stage. Have someone take those videos for you. So have someone to capture those moments. Like, let them be strictly in charge of that. Like, you know, not just then, even when you're coming in, walking around, I don't know, those important moments, have that there. Because yeah, some of you may say you have a photographer, but they're just going to be there just to take a photo. Like, one, they'll just be, I also have a photo actually going up on stage, and it was beautiful. I loved that as well, but it wasn't enough. Okay, I loved the video more because yeah, I could see everything, the walking, the smiling, so yeah, have someone do that. Then when you do, for those of you who book photo shoots, that person should be there as well. Because child, let me tell you something, that day was windy on my graduation, and I was trying to take pictures, and the hair, like, I had the wig on, yeah, the hair from the wig kept on getting into my face, and the more I tried to do this, the more he was just taking pictures. I didn't even know how I looked down here, you know. It was just a mess. I didn't know how I looked down here, and I actually started taking, the pictures were taken with my sash inwards. Yeah, my sash was actually inwards, the one that showed everything, like, oh, pharmacist, Mwango, Zambian flag, and all that. I didn't capture that, and even the way I wanted my jumpsuit to look on pictures, it wasn't captured that way. Like, you get, like, I was just holding flowers with the diploma. It was a hot mess. If I had someone who was standing besides me and was like, oh wait, I saw my friends, most of my friends, their boyfriends or their friends were in charge of that. They would come, like, stretch their hair nicely, you know, or come change their sash for them, that's hiding this, and fix it. So yeah, those pictures came out pretty bum. So I felt so sad, guys. So I don't want you to be in that situation. That's where Renee is here to tell you, have someone in charge of that. The next last point, don't be late for your graduation anywhere. Like, I can't overemphasize this. Don't be late for your graduation. Girls, we have a tendency of waking up late, or even if you wake up early, you still take your time to do your makeup or hair or whatever, and we're usually late to functions, especially if you're African. I don't know about other countries, but Russians are always on time. So boo-boo, if you think you're going to use African time when they tell you you're collecting your diploma 13 hours, you're going to collect it outside if you are playing. So please, be punctual on that day. This is what you should do. A day before your graduation, make sure as you are doing all this, have a list of things that you need to wear, things that you need to do on that day of graduation. And a day before, start ticking through those things. Make sure you did all those things. Then you lay your clothes aside. If they need ironing, iron them a day before. Put them somewhere they can't get wrinkled. Fix your hair. If you're wearing a wig, have it cleaned. If it has been used before, have it well prepared. All those things, have it in place. Make sure you also, if you're braiding your hair, have it braided by that day. Honestly, everything put in place. In the evening, guys, just relax, sleep early, and wake up as early as possible. I remember my graduation was at 13 hours, if I'm not mistaken, and I woke up at 7, guys. And let me tell you something, everyone who knows Chandrinah, I'm always late. I'm not even proud of it, but like, I'm always late. But that day, I was like, I am not gonna get late. And guess what? Renee wasn't late. I know most of you expected me to say I was late. I wasn't late. Yeah, I was so early. I finished everything. I of course left my room a mess, but child, who cares? I did everything. My makeup was on point, my hair was on point. Like, if it doesn't look good to you, then you have a problem, because I look fire, okay? Because I prepared on time. So yeah, everything was okay, and I walked to the hall, and I sat on time, and I wasn't late. So please get enough rest and wake up early. If you wake up at 6 for a graduation that's at 14, start preparing at 6. Don't start preparing 2 hours, 3 hours before. Like, don't. It's better you're done and you're seated, just waiting for maybe an hour before, then you dress up in your outfit. So yeah, I think that's all about being punctual. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found these tips helpful. Yeah, and guys, I'd just like to ask you to please follow me on my social media. All of them are follow me on social media, yes, either by Chandrinah or Chandrinah Mwango, Bemba girl from Zambia. Okay, yeah. And I think that's the end of this video, guys. If you've already graduated and you have some tips that I did not mention in this video, please mention them in the comment section. Like, it's gonna be helpful, because people do look for such tips, you know, as they're graduating, and I didn't find no video like this. So child, let's make the comment section helpful for anyone who needs these tips. Okay, so if you haven't graduated as well and you have some helpful tips, bobo, leave them in the comment section too. Like, we need to hear that. So anyways, thank you for everyone who likes my videos, who shares, and who also always comments on my video. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate all of you. Okay, so I think that brings us to the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't yet subscribed, subscribe. Like, we have a good time on this channel. So yeah, subscribe, like, and share. I really appreciate that so much. Okay guys, I think that's all I had to say. Okay, see you in the next video.